Okay, we're here with Matt Guindon, right?
Correct.
Winner for Best Wedding Photographer. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. So, you are at weddings, I'm assuming, every weekend, right?
Every single weekend, multiple times during the weekends.
Tell me about the Hunterdon County Bride and Groom.
What's really nice about living in Hunterdon County and working here is the brides and grooms in Hunterdon County really tend to have unique weddings. I mean, we have this beautiful scenery all over the county, whether we're here in Lambertville, whether we're in the Clinton area with the old mill. It just provides a real nice backdrop. What I think is nice about the Hunterdon County brides is they tend to have really unique details to their weddings. They really go in on the country feel, and it sort of feels like you're part of their family when you get to be part of it for that day.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. I love that we have so many great places to have beautiful wedding photography. Now, you mentioned that you did shoot a couple of weddings here at the Lambertville house. Tell me about that.
It's perfect here in Lambertville. I mean, again, you have this beautiful river view behind us. You've got the grounds on the outside. And what I sort of like about it as well is you have the old town feel. So for a bride and groom, not only can you have the beautiful river views in your wedding photos, but we can go into the town of Lambertville, we can go out to the railroad tracks and really get sort of that urban look as well as the country feel that people have here. And plus, you can't beat the bridge over here either.
No, you really can't. You can't. I know the Lambertville Station and Inn has multiple weddings here in their brand new venue that we're having our bash in tonight, and you just can't beat all the beautiful views that are around you and just the location. So I'm sure getting that on photograph is really exciting for you.
It really is. I mean, again, it's when you're inside the building here and you have the wall of windows overlooking the river on the outside. It's a joke. It's hard to take a bad photograph when you have a location like this.
That's right. Now, are there any questions that you or topics that you talk about with the bride and groom before their big day?
Yeah, I think it's really important to. We run what we call a boutique studio in the industry, meaning I don't have subcontract photographers. I personally oversee every single wedding myself, and I think that's what makes it unique. Is we're able to get to know them as not only clients, but I go as far as to say more than friends. So at the end of the day, you know, the food has been eaten, the flowers died. This is really what you have left to look at is your wedding photos, and that's really what we take to heart when we go out to a wedding, is to really leave them with that lasting memory of their day. They can go back, look at 20, 30, 40 years from now and really remember what it was like for them on their wedding day.
Absolutely. Now, how long have you been in business?
I've been in business since 1999, and I'm actually a second-generation Skip One photographer. My grandfather owned what was called Douglas Meany Studios in Plainfield, New Jersey for about 60 years, which is where we take the Douglas and my name from.
Okay.
So I remember growing up changing film backs on cameras and dragging my wife to change film backs on cameras when we first got married. And nowadays, with the digital technology, she's kind of happy she doesn't have to do that anymore.
Oh, Ben, so much has changed over the years and you have such a history in the industry.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's really nice to be able to see things throughout the years. I had a bride from 2 years ago that, believe it or not, I showed up at her house, and my grandfather's wedding photograph was hanging on the wall. They never realized my grandfather had photographed the bride's mother's wedding in the 1970s, and now we had the honor to photograph her daughter's wedding almost 40 years later.
How exciting, and it's so appropriate for you to be winning Best Wedding Photographer with all the history that you have, since Hunterdon is a town of lots of history.
Yes, it definitely is. I'm born and raised in Hunterdon County, and I couldn't be happier to still live here and be a part of the community as well.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations. Get in there and have some fun.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take care. Thanks again.